Hello, everyone. This is going to be a collective reading on the person you're currently thinking of. So, their current energy is the Emperor. I'm going to clarify that right away. What is the Emperor? The energy of the person my collective is currently thinking about. So, we're starting with the Two of Wands. Okay. An Ace of Cups. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah. And what else do we have? What else do we have? Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, current energy, Emperor. So I'm asking what they're feeling towards you or towards this connection collective. So those are really good cards to start with. And we have the lovers. Oh my god. Okay, this is a great energy. Ah! Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords. We were starting too well. So we're starting with the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, it's wanting to work together, wanting putting the action in order for having a union. It's very similar to the Two of Cups, obviously, confirmation. But the globe that they're both holding in their hands is their sense of mastery of almost being a power couple. And with the Emperor, it's almost this pursuit. It's being your mastering your own self, being all of the four kings, pentacles, wands, swords, cups, in order to double confirmation, in order to pursue an empress. So it's a very self-confident card, that they believe in this connection. They believe the strength that this connection will have. They want a renewal in love concerning this connection with the Ace of Cups. Well, I'm going to clarify, but I do believe it's you. I was asking for your collective and the lovers to have the Ace of Cups with the lovers, with the you two a power couple, not just power couple. Maybe it's a very strong connection. You've been together in, I would say, past lives, if I can. But yeah, definitely, if you believe in twin flames, soulmate type of connection, this is definitely the type, at least I cut at the Ten of Cups, at least the type of chemistry and connection that this connection has. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words. Like I said, I had the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So what I also fear is self-preservation, because I was asking about their current energy. And that's what tarot is. We can read energy in terms of action in the 3D world, as we say. It's not always the same. People don't always act on their energy. If you think about it, you don't always act on all of the energy that you might be having. So it goes exactly the same for your counterpart. They might feel this, but not necessarily act upon it. And in their subconscious, they are in a Five of Swords, despite them seeing that this has the potential to be a power couple, to be a beautiful union, to prosper with the lovers and the Ace of Cups. To really, I see fruition. I see the creation of a home, a family. They are also in a very self-preservative state of. It's so big that I kind of fear to even try, because the stake are too high. That's definitely what I feel like. The stake are so high that they're in a Five of Swords, very um, power control, but not necessarily trying to overpower you, collective, but keeping power onto themselves, in the sense that giving in to this connection for them would be losing their power, losing their maybe self composure. Yes, losing their self composure, losing, yeah, their sense of control. And in that sense, they're power hungry, and there is a power struggle because they don't want to feel powerless. And the strength of having being the emperor and having the Ace of Cups and the lovers and the Two of Wands, this is big. Okay, we have in the past we had the Ace of Pentacles. So we do have a lot of pentacles. The emperor, even if it's not necessarily the pentacles, it's that father figure. So it's the provider. And in the past event, I had the Ace of Pentacles, and in the challenges, I had the King of Pentacles. So it has, and came back multiple times. I do feel like we having someone that is very, very focused on the stability, and by that I mean wealth, money, status, expensive things, kind of showing around. It's very important to them. Even at the bottom of this deck, I have a two of those are earth. They're the elements, but Two of Pentacles. Then I didn't. So I have the Devil. Yeah, it's very important to them. It's kind of I wouldn't say they're flaws, because it's not a bad thing to be so invested in your pentacles, but it is in their devil aspect to be so maybe materialistic, maybe superficial, maybe putting wealth and status over things that are more important. Or maybe that's just it, placing importance in wealth and status and opulence, when we sometimes forget that we are spiritual spiritual beings at having a material physical experience. So I feel like this person, I might have forgotten that. Not forgotten, but that's what they. It could be their bringing. Not gonna lie, I do feel like that's how they were brought up, to think that you have to show up to show that you have things that is important. That's how you can testify of your success, of your well-being, to be opulent in the pockets. Okay, past event, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Why is King of Wands? Yeah. Once again, Ace of Swords. So maybe they also had a new engagement with the King of Wands. It's a very confident king, maybe also very attractive, very presents as King of Wands is Leo, so they present very well. They are probably a main male, as we'd say, a boss figure, yeah, boss manager, all those things. Someone that's very successful, that's very charismatic, that's very appreciated in their pentacles, in their jobs, in their communication. Also, I would say with the Ace of Swords, but I do feel like there were a renewal in their pentacles, so maybe a new job, maybe a new form of responsibility. And with the Ace of Swords, there were also an illumination in the way they communicate, but also the way they see things. So I'm hoping that they finally have realized that they were being materialistic and kind of superficial on a lot of things in their life. And when I say he, I'm talking about it could be a he or she. It's because their current energy is the Emperor, masculine energy, but it could be any gender. We have in the past Three of Cups. This is my all infamous third party card. So third party is not necessarily a third person. It could also just mean that because they're also the King of Wands, this person, as I was saying, is very charismatic, very attractive. So they could have multiple options, and they could have enjoyed having multiple options and invested in not necessarily one option in particular, but the fact that they had multiple options, which is it's tricky. It's not really that there was someone, I would say, that had their heart or their time. It's the idea of freedom that was very important to them. It could also, like the Three of Cups, is not always third party. It's friendship, it's celebration. But in this case, with the King of Wands, I feel like that's someone that was maybe very flirtatious on multiple, I don't know, dating apps, having multiple dates with different people simultaneously, being very open. Maybe the way they used to see with the Ace of Swords, maybe the way and the Ace of Pentacles, the way they used to see commitment wasn't really set. It was very materialistic, hopping from one grass to the other, hoping to find the greener one, and realizing that stability and commitment with this Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords doesn't really work like that. In the challenge, like I said, we have this king, a beautiful King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles. For them to have the King of Pentacles in the challenge, I feel like there's a didn't so we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of I feel like the Ace of Wands was in the past event between the two of you. Despite some distance, because there probably were distance, I'm just realizing that I have the four aces under well, the fourth is not on the table, but I just saw the four aces, cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. Despite the distance, or despite you not being together, the passion was always very, very strong between the two of you. With this Ace of Wands, with this Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Sam, you're gonna make it. I'm cutting at the Chariot and the Sun. You represented some sort of happiness that maybe they never experienced before. Collective. Okay. With this King of Pentacles, I feel two things in the challenge, but we're gonna crack that. Yes, we have an Eight of Pentacles. Once again, I feel like, first of all, this person could be a little power hungry. like I said before, not necessarily just, or maybe it wasn't in this reading. Yes, it was in this reading. Not necessarily in the self-preservation aspect, but they like to be in power. They like power altogether. They like money. They like status. They like power. They're very much focused on that. Maybe they have been overworking themselves to in order to reach that status, and everything that was kind of throwing them off their feet in order to achieve that goal was considered almost as the enemy or something that needed to be put away. And maybe this connection and what it awakened in them with an ace of cups and the lovers, like it awakened a lot to this person, and they couldn't deal with that. Sorry. Because being power hungry, being liking to be not just liking, loving, needing to be in control, and needing status, needing to be not acknowledgement, recognition, others' recognition, other external validation is very important to them. And in this aspect, in the maybe attractiveness department, financial department, they need that validation, and in that sense, they are power hungry, and everything that kind of set them off of that track was disturbance to them, and that's how they saw you. Probably why we also have the Eight of Swords in the past. Six of Swords, wanting to move on, but not moving. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Empress to their current emperor. That is beautiful, but beautifully painful. Six of Swords, it's moving on, but it's moving towards something. Like he's in the boat. He's following this little figure of this woman and a little boy, I would say, a little child, and carrying the swords of the past, and just moving on to write on a new chapter. So that is the challenge. Uh, but I feel like in with this Six of Swords, the challenge is their mindset, is accepting that what they used to believe was. God, Ten of Swords. They're a little bit in a victim mentality. What they used to believe was their form of Ten of Cups, their form of Ten of Pentacles, what they really wanted from life, and what was really going to make them happy. Is something that they have to move from in order to move towards you, because there's something about this relationship, about this connection, that is unconventional. I cut at the Two of Swords, being blindsided by the situation, not really wanting to accept. I don't. If this person finally admitted to themselves, because I feel like we have to go through that, to admitting to themselves that, oh shoot, first of all, my happiness is not necessarily what I thought it would be. And the person that could be my happiness is absolutely not who I envisioned it might be. And that self realization took a lot of time, was really hard to for them to deal with. And just going through that, the time that it took, it's going to take also some time for them, once they acknowledge that to themselves, to let you know that. And that might be why it's taking so dang long. The outcome is the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords can be Libra. Maybe I'm talking to a Libra. Actually, here we have, like I said, Emperor. We have Aries, King of One. I do have Leo. A lot of Earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Leo. King of Earth, King of Pentacles. We have Taurus again. A lot of Six. We have the Lovers, Gemini, and I think that's it for now. And as I was saying, Queen of Swords is can represent Libra, but all air sign: Libra, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But the Queen of Swords is also she's straightforward. She's a straight shooter. She's honest. She rules by the truth. Her swords cut through the lie, through the false pretenses. She's very decisive, which is surprising when we know that she represents Libras, who are known to be indecisive. But she's very decisive. We are not undecisive. Stand focus. But the Queen of Swords is very decisive, and mostly she speaks the truth. So that is the outcome. Truth is going to be spoken, and this Queen of Swords is just below the Ace of Swords. Okay, what is the outcome? The Queen of Swords. What is the outcome? The Queen of Swords for the person my collective is currently thinking about. What is the outcome? Why is it the Queen of Swords? Please, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, help me clarify this message. The Justice. Okay, strong Libra energy. Oh Lord, I hope I am not reading for myself. The justice, it's a sense of balancing things out, the scales. Being also, it represents karma, legality of the mind and the physical world. So I think the truth that needs to be spoken, that wasn't spoken for a long time, a very, very long time. Oh my God, I have Linda Ronstadt, long, long time that comes into mind. And the last time that I heard this song was watching The Last of Us, the TV show. And it was the episode that was talking about the story between Bill and Frank, I believe. And there were a beautiful gay couple represented by HBO. I think it was HBO. Beautiful representation of love. I don't know why, but I feel like that episodes and what it represented in terms of love and how a love can be created in, well, there it was the apocalypse, but altogether they mostly show the love of those two men. So either it was in apocalypse or not, the depiction was the most striking. And I feel like this is going to play a part in the truth that needs to be revealed. Maybe we have someone that is bisexual or doesn't necessarily know what they are attracted to in terms of significant other, and that might have played a part in the drift, because there was a drift in your connection. And in that balance, balancing things out, again, strong Libra energy, um, they want to balance out things that were unsaid, or yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I felt that. What more do I have? The Hermit. Okay. The Virgo energy again. I don't know how I feel about having the Hermit in the outcome. I like when I have it in the past, in the current energy. Why not in the challenge, but in the outcome? A lot of major arcana. Okay. One last card, please. The King of Cups. Okay. Okay, makes more sense, and I like it better now. We have the Knight of Wands to be careful for at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this communication with the Queen of Swords is definitely going to be some sort of communication, not some sort, a truth is going to be communicated. Once again, this episode of The Last of Us, but this gay couple is coming back in mind. I don't know why. Um, they're going to express love, and it's going to be very well thought out with this hermit that I was kind of afraid of. This hermit signifies that they thought about this a lot. They also feel like it's karma with the justice. I know I've said labor energy multiple times, but I do feel like this person believe that it's playing with their karma if they weren't to communicate with this Queen of Swords, this Ace of Swords, this truth, in the sense that if I don't do it, karma will be will be a bitch towards me. In that sense, with the King of Cups, there's definitely wanting to express the truth, but in a very empathetic, loving, caring manner, expressing love, I believe. I still have this Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the High Priestess. Sorry, I do feel like you guys kind of feeling it coming. I got the Ten of Wands. You're feeling it coming, and you're kind of fearing it. Okay. Just want to say something a little bit. Ten of Cups. Okay. This is beautiful. Ten of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Death, Ten of Pentacles. I understand your fear. With the Okay, on top is kind of you guys. We have a Four of Pentacles, a Knight of Wands, and a Three of Swords. Sorry. I feel like you're gonna cling to the hurt that was that you had in this connection. The maybe the things, and that's the words, not the things that were said or the action that were done, but mostly the what wasn't said and what wasn't done. And you're gonna cling to that hurt and to that pain because it caused a lot with this Three of Swords. Oh, you're not even. I'm showing them, thinking that you can see them, but you can't. Um, yeah, you're gonna cling a little bit, being with the Knight of Wands, very not necessarily arrogant, but very defensive. If you guys are talking, you're probably gonna have some snarky remarks on how they hurted you with the Three of Swords. It's not gonna be easy at first, and they really have to be determined in order to make you collective change your mind. And the way you see them today, and the way they hurt you, and let bygones be bygones. But we do have the sun after that. After you get through that hard part of the relationship, we have the sun with the Four of Wands. And at the bottom, as I said, we did have this Six of Pentacles with Death and a Ten of Pentacles and a High Priestess. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of renewal, a lot of forgiveness, a lot of understanding, a lot of trusting your guts, because I feel like now it's definite in your mind that, oh, if this person come back, I'm just going to tell him how much they hurted me. I do have Sagittarius energy. I don't know why that resonates. I'm going to tell them how much they hurted me, that they don't deserve me, this and this and this, and I want to be, yeah, snarky at them, hurt them also a little bit. But if you will have to trust your guts. I'm not going to say if you can overpass that you will have happiness, because I don't know what every single person may have in terms of situation. For some, it might be a lot more toxic than for others. Not that there's a degree of toxicity that you should accept, but you kind of know what I mean. For some, it might be very toxic. For others, it's a lack of maturity, lack of understanding of themselves, lack of understanding of the world, lack of understanding of feelings, lack of growth. It brought to both parties, I think, a lot. And for those who know that I'm resonating by saying this, that it's not the devil, it's just someone that may have messed up. And if you give them a second chance, it could be the Sun and the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, it could be amazing. It could be a beautiful union. But it will take more from you in terms of forgiveness than it would for them, because they would just need to have to act a little bit, in a sense, to finally recognize, so yeah, there was a beautiful connection, I messed up, and you will be the one to have the bigger task of probably forgiving what they might have done in order to let it come to fruition. So trust your guts. With the High Priestess, I do feel like you will need to trust your guts. I also feel like there would be a lot of pregnancy if you do, and actually go towards this person and let this connection play out. It could be for some people, not for everybody. Please be your own leader of discernment, but it could be the beginning of a beautiful and long-lasting and very, very, very fruitful union. And I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if it was of any help, and I'll see you next time.